In this question, we've been given a table representing a function f of x. So we've been given some values of x and then the corresponding value for f of x. All right. And here it says some values have been given and it's a linear function, right? It says what is the value of f of 3, right? Now, because this is linear, what we'll have to do to solve this is to try to write the function itself, right? So to be able to write a function, since it's linear, it's going to look like this. F of x is equal to mx plus b. This is similar to writing, y is equal to mx plus b, right? Where m is the slope, right? So m is the slope. So we need to calculate the slope, right? For the slope, you can pick any 2 points. Remember, each of these represents a point on the line, right? Each of these is a separate point with its coordinates. And you can select any of them, any pair to try and calculate the slope. So I'm going to pick these two, right? And for the slope, it's changing y divided by changing x. All right. So we're going to subtract this first coordinate from the second coordinate. So I pick the y coordinate here 4 minus, because there's a minus here, let me protect it, right? Over 2 minus 0. That's easy. On top, I have 4 minus 2, which becomes 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 over 2. So I have here 6 over 2, which calculates to be 3, right? So my slope is equal to 3. Now I can write the function. So I can say f of x is equal to, and we have here mx plus b, right? In place of m, I put 3, and then my x plus b. All right? And then from this one, I can get the b, which is the intercept, right? Remember, we are being told that this is a linear function, right? For the intercept, I can pick any of the points, right? Any of the coordinates to find the intercept. So I would normally pick the one with the, smaller values. So it's quicker, especially this one has a 0, right? So let's use that. And it actually looks like this is going to be the intercept, but let's calculate it anyway. So for the intercept, we're going to say f of 0, right? It's equal to what? Because for the y-intercept, it's at the point where x is equal to 0, right? Plus b. Right? And here, our f of 0 is what? Minus 2. Right? This is equal to 3 times 0 is what? 0. So 0 plus b. So in effect, minus 2 is equal to b, or b is equal to minus 2. All right? So at this point, we can write the full function, the f of x. Is equal to 3x minus b, right? It's 3x minus 2, just going ahead to substitute. Okay, so now that we have our function, it's easy to find what f of 3 is, right? To find f of 3, wherever we see x, we replace it with 3. So this is the x value, right? So we're going to say f of 3 is equal to, on the right hand side, wherever we see x, we put 3 minus 2. Okay, and this calculates to become 9. That's 3 times 3 minus 2, which is equal to 7. All right, so we look for the answer 7 in the list of options. So B is our answer. So with functions, especially right now, the saying f of x, all you have to know is that these values here are representing f of x. And if you're actually going to, write it as, to represent the value, for example, I can say this is for f of 0. And that's true. When I substitute 0 in, this is what it gets. And this is for f of 2, right? And this is for, the third one is for f of 6. So you have to try and be able to look at it that way, right? So these are the values when you, substitute the x or the corresponding x value. All right? So that's it for this one.